Hi, Vampire. Thank you so much for the amazing feedback that we received from last week's episode, where we spoke about how to source and find products for our online businesses. Last week, I had the greatest pleasure of connecting with some of you, where we got to discuss branding and launching strategies. However, it's become a bit clearer to me that we do need to dive a bit deeper in the fundamentals of branding. And so, on this episode of Let's Talk Business, we're going to discuss the fundamentals of branding. So, what is a brand? A brand isn't just your logo, your fancy packaging, your products, or even your slogan. It's so much more. By definition, your brand is the overall impression and reputation of your business in the public's eye. In order to build and maintain a genuine and a reputable brand, we want to make sure that we are managing our customers' expectations of us and we're delivering consistent results. So let's ask ourselves, what do we want to be known for? This takes us to the first nugget of today's episode: communication, the all-important element of business. This is how we communicate with our customers and tell them what they can expect of us and the results that we intend to deliver as a business. In order to communicate and appeal to our customers, we want to make sure we develop a proper brand message. Where the brand message is a guarantee or a promise of the results and the values that we intend to deliver to our customers every single time that they interact with our business. From experience, I know how hard it can be to develop our brand message because sometimes we often overthink, how do we communicate with our customers? What words to use that will relate to them? And so before we even go ahead and start building our brand message, let's establish our brand voice. Our brand voice is determined by our target audience, and our target audience is usually our ideal customer. So what is the demographic of our ideal customer? We can start brainstorming like their age, their location and their culture, their language, their gender, which is very important, their income, social class, or their education. This will determine the kind of language that we will use to communicate with our customers using our brand voice and developing our brand message. Make sure to include that our brand message conveys our core values, which could be reliability, commitment to making our customers' lives easier, bespoke customer service, and a guarantee of quality. Now we have a clear understanding of how we should communicate and how to develop our brand message. So let's get into the fun part that everyone pours their energy into when they even think about starting a business. And this is our brand identity. Yes, it's the logo, the packaging, the colors, everything that we love to, to show off who we are as a brand. So when we're starting with our logos, please remember that it is a symbol of your business. It represents you. It's the first thing that our customers will see anywhere or on anything, any products that we produce. The same goes for the colors and the fonts that you'll use for your business. We want to make sure that the colors and the fonts are nice and bright and clear. Yes, I know there's some nice fonts out there with the curly and the cursive and all that, but please steer clear away from these curly and illegible, these fancy fonts, right? We want to make sure that our brand is easily recognizable to our customers and to prospective customers. We don't want to discourage them by having them, squinting and trying to read what that curl might say. Is it an E or is it a C? We don't want that. Let's stay with clear fonts that are easily read. That goes the same for colors. Do some research on the meaning of certain colors before we start attaching them to our brand. But like yellow is a happy neutral color. Pink is more feminine. Blue is more masculine. Well, it depends on the shade of blue. Ensure that these colors are relatable to your brand. Presentation is everything. So we must be on point. It's a crowded marketplace, and to stand out, we have to have all these things in place that makes us easily recognizable. Customers will want to relate and to be associated with our brand. Your brand is determined by the impression that you make on your customers, the expectations and the reactions that the customers have of you. So it is utmost important you strive to connect and to serve our customers in the best ways possible, because at the end of the day, their opinion is all that matters. Now let's get into the quality, because the quality of our products and services will determine the kind of brand that we are. Quality of product is going to determine our pricing points, and it's also going to determine the face of our brand. So is it a low quality, cheaply made product? You best believe it's going to be a cheap product, and your brand is going to be perceived as a cheap B budget brand, and we don't want that. It's a mid-range quality product, so you could sell it for an affordable price.
The customers already know that it's not the best, but it's workable.
Or is it a high quality product, and so it attracts a high price, and then it could also be considered a luxury product, and your brand might even be considered a luxury brand. So we want to keep these in mind when we're thinking about the quality of products we are offering to our customer, because it also determines the quality of our brand. Let's get into the service, the quality of service that we provide. The customer don't care if you've had a bad day. We all have our bad days, but ensure every single time they message you or they call you, you have a smile on your face. You see, the same way you've got to wear your mask to go out for COVID, you better wear that mask, because you could have one tiny slip up, one bad mood. In that moment, you decide not to give the best customer service. You could potentially lose your customer and lose future customers, because guess what? That customer is going to go to everyone else in the marketplace and tell them,
listen, don't buy over there, because that person don't know how to talk to people. They don't appreciate their own customers or appreciate people trying to support them.
So with that being said, ensure, I don't care if you have a bad day, we all do. Ensure that your customer service is always tip top and always on point. Ask a customer, build relationships with them. That's another part of business that we must foster and cultivate our relationship with our customers, because guess what? Once you're good to one customer, they're going to go and they're going to rave about it. And
wow, for a small business, this is very good customer service.
we must strive for 100% customer satisfaction, because it takes that one customer, especially for a new business. It takes that one customer who's going to be so pleased with your services and your products that they're going to go on and talk about it, and they're going to create a rave around your business, your brand. And guess what's going to happen? Once they leave your marketplace, guess what? They're going to come back with more customers and referrals. They're going to speak about it, and they're going to encourage other customers to come and see what the rave and the hype is all about. No other promotion better than the good old word of mouth. So please, let's foster and cultivate our customer relationships. Customer reviews and testimonials are your friend. So I need you to build those customer relationships like your business depends on it, because it does. These are your customers. Without them, there is no business. So make sure they're happy. In my mind, the customer is always right. I don't care. In my mind, the customer is always right. Before we go, the customer's opinions and the knowledge of your business is absolutely important. However, it's very important that you as a business owner knows about your business, the ins and the outs. You can speak about it in your sleep. You can explain it to a 5-year-old. So do you know what are the weaknesses of your business? As a small business, what are some of your weaknesses? It might be because you wear many hats as a small business and you play many roles in your business. You're not able to deliver products pronto like Amazon. So it's going to take a bit more time for you to fulfill orders. You might not have a customer service team. Your response time to customers is not as fast as you'd like it to be, but these are things that we can work on. On that note, let's promote our businesses on the strengths of our business. What are some of the strong points of our business? Because you're a small business or you're just starting, you're able to pay detailed attention to each and every customer, because you don't have this long line of customers that you're trying to rush with. So they get that as an advantage of you being a small business. Say for instance, you're a handcrafting business and you're making pots or art or even wig, you're able to promote this as a strong point that because your products aren't mass produced, you are providing a tailored service for your customers. It's not slapdash, it's a special service for your customers, and therefore you can promote it as, listen, this takes time, this is art, I pour my heart and soul into this because I make it myself. So that's a strong point that we can promote for a business when we're just starting out. There are numerous other strengths that you can build on and promote and use it as an advantage in your small or new business. These strong points will make customers want to buy from you and buy into the vision of your small business and support your journey from becoming a small business into a big business in the future. I sincerely hope that this video shines some light on how you can communicate with your customers and develop your brand identity. So once you've developed that brand identity and you're ready to take your brand to the next level, remember, Fempire Freight has all the branding supplies in stock that you'll need. So from your custom poly mailers to your custom boxes with your logos and your fancy colors, remember, no fancy fonts. We have it all covered for you. We'll have them listed on the Fempire Freight website where you can purchase these and send over your artwork, and we print them onto your custom poly mailers and your custom packaging. So thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to share with you some more ideas on our next episode of Let's Talk Business. Bye.